You know it's going to be a good day when you wake up and you can laugh at the Dallas Cowboys. You can laugh at the Washington Commanders. The Giants are soaring, and the NFC East is falling apart. Could a trade of Micah Parsons and Terry McLaurin be coming? We're going to break that down on today's show. But first, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. August 1st, that means football's back. And I want to be the best channel here at Chat Sports in the NFC East this year. So if you hate the Cowboys, you hate the Commanders, and you love the Giants, and you want free videos every day on Big Blue, hit that big red sub button right now. Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and does it feel good that your best player doesn't want to be traded? That you don't have to worry about a contract extension where both sides are far apart? Can't relate. It could have maybe last year, but now it's 2025 and the Giants, they aren't in that spot. It feels good. Let's start with the news of yesterday, and then we'll get to those Dallas Cowboys. Breaking yesterday, Jordan Schultz, all-pro wide receiver Terry McLaurin has officially requested a trade. He has been holding out of training camp. Him and the Washington Commanders are far apart on a contract extension, and we've been keeping you guys up to date on this. This is the third Terry McLaurin update we have done, and I told you I didn't think it was going to be good for Washington. And here we are on August 1st, just a couple of days away from preseason game number 1, and Terry McLaurin is asking for a trade. I didn't think it could get better, and then I saw the Cowboys being the Cowboys. Micah Parsons, sounds like a trade request could be coming from him. Diana Rossini, who has me blocked on Twitter, said this: the relationship between Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys has deteriorated to the point where the star pass rusher is considering drastic measures, which could include a trade request or even a declaration that he is severing his relationship with the team, according to a league source familiar with the situation. The two sides remain far apart heading into the second week of training camp and are not currently negotiating. Among the key issues, Parsons negotiated directly with Cowboys owner Jerry Jones over multiple days in the spring, and the team believed it had a deal done. But when Parsons' agent pushed back and attempted to negotiate further, the Cowboys declined to engage with him and told the pass rusher to honor the agreement he had made. Now the team is refusing to engage with Parsons' agent at all, creating a tense standoff amid increasing friction. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Micah. And thank you to the Dallas Cowboys. And Micah has officially gone to social media to poke the bear. Somebody tweeted out a picture of Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons, and Micah quote tweeted that and said one last time, making it seem like even if he does request a trade and it doesn't happen, this will be the last year he's playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Micah has then gone to TikTok, and he is just trolling Jerry Jones. You go check it out. He's pretty much saying, I wish my plug was calling me and give me a deal. And he posted this picture of Jerry Jones, and yeah, like Diana Rossini said, there's no communication. I wish my plug was calling me. That's what Micah Parsons said. It feels good, man. I didn't think it'd get better than it was just a couple of days ago when Micah Parsons and the Cowboys were going back and forth at each other through the media, and we talked about it. I didn't think a trade request could be coming. Nothing has been official at this point, but it sounds like it's trending in that direction, and it does not sound like a contract is trending in the right direction for them. And finally, it's not us. It's not us and Saquon in front of every ESPN website, in front of every blogger sphere, all the big J's out there talking about Saquon and the Giants. That's in the rear view, and it still stings. I cannot lie, but it feels good to be able to point, laugh, and say, aha, aha, aha. McLaurin requesting a trade outside of the fact that it would be awesome if he was no longer on the Commanders. It'd be great because the Giants wouldn't have to play him week 1. And maybe even if he doesn't get traded, he holds out and decides to not play week 1. And we all know the season's decided in week 1. That's just a fact. Kind of joking, but also kind of serious. You start 1-0, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of belief. And in a game like football where you need 53 men to all be on the same page, you got to have belief. And if you could start 1-0 against the Commanders, and then you see who we play week 2. Maybe number 11 won't be playing then either. I don't think anyone would have thought the Giants could have started 2-0. And Terry, do your part. Stick it to Washington. You were there while they were terrible, and you never said a peep. You just crushed it, and you went on SVP on ESPN, and you talked nothing but nice. Get your money. Hold out. Show them what you're worth. I'll tell you this much. You hold out week 1, that offense is going to stink. And then maybe Adam Peters, he'll realize maybe I should pay the guy that's put up 4 1,000-yard seasons in a row and played every game of every season for 4 games in a row. And now you have a franchise quarterback, and you should probably keep his number 1 weapon. Because if in the big 2025, Deebo Samuel is your wide receiver 1, yeah, that's good news for the Giants. This wide receiver room, it stinks. And without Terry McLaurin, it is really bad. And look, the Giants, their CB room, it's not the best in the world. But it'd be a really nice confidence boost to not have to go against Terry McLaurin week 1. And you could put Paulson Adebo on one side and Banks on another, and maybe it's Flop more than Banks. I don't know. But either way, it'd be pretty damn cool if he's no longer on the Commanders. I tweeted out right when Jordan Schultz broke the news. I quote tweeted and said, Giant. I've realized I've gotten to the point on social media where I can't just have fun anymore, and I can't just tweet and be funny. People are mad. Marshall, this is never going to happen. Why would you tweet this clickbait nonsense? Do you guys understand that I'm not getting you to click anything on Twitter? And Elon, he ain't paying enough to clickbait. I'll just say that. So don't be one of those losers. But yeah, I don't think it's all that likely to the Giants, but I'll tell you this much. Every team does it. When a player requests a trade, every fan base says their team. It's what you do. So just relax and stop being a loser boomer. For Micah Parsons, I don't know if a deal is going to happen. When you have a handshake agreement like Diana Rossini is saying, which I'm sure she's hearing that for the Dallas Cowboys camp, and you go back and you say, well, now I want more. That's usually not what you want to do. But when you do what Micah Parsons has done in his NFL career, which is maybe in the first 4 years of his NFL career have a better start than anybody else in modern history, maybe you should just give him a blank check and pay him and make sure he's on your team. But I have a better idea. Jerry, you just keep on being Jerry Jones, my man. You keep on finding a way to delay the contracts and not pay your guys. And then you wait and wait and wait, and then you got to pay them even more. So for me, everybody here at Giants Now, I like that picture where he wasn't there because I don't want him on this team anymore. Yeah, looks a lot better solo, Jerry. But seriously, I'm not so sure a deal gets done. This is Jerry's fault. It always is, and it always will be. It's almost like this time last year, he did this same song and same dance. And maybe you thought he would learn from it. But old dogs, they don't learn new tricks. That's why Dak Prescott is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. That's why Dak Prescott has 2 seasons of more than a $70 million cap hit. Because you waited and waited and waited, and you were being cheap. And then when your feet got held to the fire and the season was right around the corner, you had to pay him. And then you had to overpay him because there were more deals that got done. Thanks for letting that TJ Watt deal get done, because that means only Micah Parsons is going to get more. You could have paid Micah before they gave Myles Garrett that deal, but that rises the price for Mr. Micah as well. Micah, I think you should try and get paid the most money in NFL history, higher than any quarterback. And Terry McLaurin, same to you. You should be asking for $40 million a year. And if you want to come play for the Giants, I think it'd be best if you came and played for the vet minimum. That makes the most sense for everybody. Make sure you get this t-shirt. It is on sale. It was $40. Now it's $32. People are saying, Marshall, it was never $20. It was. You were just late to the deal. Now the price has gone up, and it's still on sale, but the deal's not going to last forever, and that's why I always say that. I don't know when their deals are going to come and when they're going to go. Take advantage of it. $32. Chatsports.com/Giants sale. A Nike Giants t-shirt. If you enjoy seeing the NFC East in shambles, where we could sit back, kick back, the Cowboys, hit that thumbs up icon and make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram @MarshallGreen_.